Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Panorama. I'm Joel Regler, your host for tonight and every night we're on. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight I'm going to have Babak Naseri. Babak started piano lessons at the age of 6 in his native Iran, where his early teens, he gave many performances with the junior orchestra of the national broadcaster. In addition to his classical training, he has worked with major Persian composers and performed vast Persian repertoire. He has continued his musical education in the United Kingdom and in Canada, and currently working on the postgraduate degree in community music at Wilfrid Laurier University. He is actively involved in music education, community choir, solo performances, and numerous recordings, while continuing to contribute to Persian Canadian community music, blending Persian and modern Western elements in such projects in his music, poetry, songs, and freedom, which has composed and performed. He has collaborated with the diverse university or communities in various Toronto musical projects. He also worked with Delohand Choir to raise funds to build school for less privileged societies in Iran. Ladies and gentlemen, my good friend, we're friends now. We're having good time. Babak Naseri. Babak, is that pronounced, did I pronounce it Delohand Choir?
It's Delojan.
Delojan Choir.
Yeah.
That's the Iranian choir.
Yeah, that's that's one of the Persian choirs that I've worked with.
How long have you been a member of the choir?
I've been their pianist for a while.
Okay.
And it's based in Waterloo.
You don't sing?
I don't sing, I just
So
play
you do
the
the
piano.
piano,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right now I'm working with another Persian choir which is based in Toronto.
When you're performing on your choir, do you also play the songs that you composed?
Sometimes.
Really?
Sometimes I arrange, yeah. I think I've arranged, I mostly arrange, I don't compose for the choirs.
How
yeah.
many musical instruments can you play besides the piano?
Just the piano.
You're the Liberace
Yeah, I'm just dedicated.
of Iran, eh?
Yeah. No. I'm just very much dedicated to one instrument. And I think, we all have limited time in life, right?
Yeah.
And if you want to...
But you're a good player, man.
I know, thanks. If you really want to master an instrument, you got to, be focused and dedicated fully.
So you are 100% dedicated to your piano and your music.
Yeah.
So where are you going to take it tomorrow?
My piano? It's just going to stay at my house. It's going nowhere.
You got a grand piano?
I got a grand piano.
No, what I meant is where are you going to take your music 10 years, 20 years, 30 years from now?
Well, it all depends.
What is your dream?
It all depends. I just go with the flow. I just go with the flow.
Don't you ever sometimes dream you'll be on a concert hall and you'll be playing all by yourself, a solo piano concert or I wouldn't call it recital because the recital is limited.
Yeah.
Piano concert at La Scala or
we all have dreams.
Covent Gardens.
Yeah, obviously. Who doesn't? Yeah, sure. Why not?
Neon lights.
If something comes up, for sure, why not? Yeah.
Have you been inside the Covent Gardens?
No.
It's a small place, but it's rich. Yeah, and the history.
Yeah.
Carnegie Hall, things like that.
Yeah, I know.
Well, is any of your family also in music?
No, not really.
You're the only one.
I'm the only one. Yes. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to hear Babak play with Denise Williams. The song is, tell me what the song is.
It's Glance Through Khayyam.
Okay. You composed this.
I composed this, yes. I composed this music.
To me, my own analysis, when I listen to the lyrics and the melody of this particular number, it's a very intellectual melody. I don't know why that went through my mind when I heard it. You have a grand, beautiful intro, or maybe I can call it overture, but it's a beautiful intro. Mm-hmm. Where did you get that intro from? In your imagination? Only one day you open it up and played it?
Well, basically, these kind of motifs and idioms have been used in our Persian traditional music.
There's a Persian
Idea,
connotation
I
on
would
it.
say.
Okay.
Yeah. So it came to my mind, and then I started developing it into a 10-minute piece, which I eventually asked Denise Williams
It
to
sounds
sing.
like a musical score. You know what
Yes,
a
it
musical
is.
score means?
Yeah.
Like from a motion picture.
Yeah, I know.
You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
what are Iranian motion picture that has been done? Like Babylon, isn't
Yeah,
it? One of those are
yeah.
Iranian movie?
Well, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, I see what you mean.
You're smart,
and,
man.
Yeah, and I definitely planned the piece so that it can tell a state and a story. It kind of evolves as the piece goes on.
Okay, the highlights of these efforts are solving the equation and the precise
Jalali
calendar.
Yeah.
Can you exaggerate that for me?
So, okay, so out of first of all, Persian literature is among the oldest literatures in the world. And it spans over 2.5 millennia.
Mm-hmm.
And Goethe actually calls it one of the main bodies, of the world literature. And it also shows itself in our day-to-day life, such as proverbs. For instance, I have wrote one of them. It says, "Thousands of friends are far too few. One enemy is too many." So we have all these kind these kind of proverbs in our language. And Iranian literature also influenced the surrounding countries. And that's why, to me, it actually shows how prone it is to be accepted by all cultures and backgrounds. And out of all of these poetical body that we have in our culture, I chose Omar Khayyam. And Omar Khayyam was a philosopher, mathematician, astronomer. He moved to different cities in Iran, and he actually put an effort into the Jalali calendar, which is so precise, still in use in Iran and surrounding countries. And he also has so many poetries. And the poetries have 4-line stanzas, and they're called rubaiyats. I chose 4 of his rubaiyats and attached them into one single piece, and I used the Persian scale chargah, which is the major scale, 2nd degree and 6th degree lowered by a semitone. And it's not happy and it's not sad. It's something in between.
Yeah.
And Ruhollah Khalghi, who is a great musician in Iran, he actually stated that it has idioms and motifs that can be both happy and sad, being capable of expressing all kinds of feelings and emotions. So it's very much Persian. And right at the end, I also added the improvisational element.
Most of this composition that you do or your work, are they in Persian or in English?
Well, it all depends, both, but
okay.
mostly Persian because I'm very much involved in Persian community here. Yeah.
Good for you.
Thank you so much.
Know,
Thanks.
at least you have 2 cultures that you cultivate, and also 2 cultures to be admired at the same time. Both cultures benefit from your smartness or intelligence.
Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for your service, especially in the music industry.
Thank you so much.
You know.
Thank you.
I hope you, Schubert, Gounod, Puccini, look at that. They're 400 years old and they still remember today.
Yeah, yeah.
Their music is still being played today.
Yeah, yeah.
So you don't know what's going to happen with yours.
Yeah, but those
400 years from now.
Big names.
You're young.
Yeah, yeah.
You're only 30 years old.
Yeah.
You got a lifetime to spread your music.
Yeah.
Yeah, to spread your composition, to spread your talent. You got sufficient time. You never know what's gonna happen.
Exactly.
Babak.
Yeah.
You never. Do you think Mozart knows what is gonna happen to him?
No.
He died at 33 years old.
Yeah.
Did
True.
you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew. Yeah.
He died at 30, very young fellow.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're gonna hear Babak's composition with the soprano Denise Williams. The title of the song is "The Glance Through Khayyam."
There was the door through which I found no key. There seemed the veil through which I could not see. Some little thought while of me and thee. There was and then no more of thee and me. Yesterday this day's madness did prepare. Tomorrow's silence, triumph, or despair. Drink, for you know not whence nor why you came. Drink, for you know not why you go, nor where. With them the seed of wisdom did I sow, and with my own hands labored it to grow. And this was all the harvest I repeated. I came like water, and like wind I go.
Hi, we're back, and you heard Babak's composition of The Glance Through Khayyam. How long did you take to finish this particular melody or
Piece?
song, this piece?
I would say choosing the poetry and the literature took more time than the composition itself. I would say I composed the whole piece in 2 days.
That's it.
Yeah, but choosing the right poetry took actually longer. So I would say 1 month.
What you composers, you have a day to compose if you feel like doing it.
Yeah.
When is your time to think and write music?
Well, it all depends on my emotional
Mood.
state, my
Yeah.
mood, and usually when I start doing it, I just sit and finish. I cannot wait and come back to it later. So
How many so far have you composed?
around 50, 60 pieces, all in
Why don't you
different
put them together and put it on one?
They're all in different genres. Classical, choir, pop, things like that. So I can't really put them in one package. Yeah.
Get all the classical together
Yeah.
and then produce. I don't know. There's no more CD nowadays.
Yeah. It's all on social media.
Yeah, I don't even understand what are those.
Well,
I
you
went to a CD store and it's closed already. I told myself, how am I gonna buy CD? You cannot buy CD anymore, Dad.
Well, you should get into that. You should get into social media.
You captivated me when I heard the first notes on the piano. Huh. I think I saw the picture right away, somewhere there is somewhere there that I know that it's a Persian music, but it sounds so beautiful.
Yeah.
You played with a lot of musicians besides Denise Williams?
Yeah, I worked with choirs, with soloists, different genre. I've played with many people.
Have you played somewhere in New York?
No, all in Canada.
Would you be willing to travel for your music?
Oh, what
Really,
Yeah.
Well, that's what musicians are.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, you're lucky, man.
Yeah.
What will be? Do you have anything on the table right now to finish music?
Well, right now I'm working. I'm trying to replicate and rearrange some of the older Persian pieces and form an ensemble and try to perform them in a kind of like a new way or innovative way, I would say. And then I would invite you to come over to one of our shows and see.
Please.
Yeah, and see see that performance.
Call me, yes.
Yeah.
But when you invite me, you have to give me sufficient time.
Yeah,
because
sure.
I have radio and television shows that I have to do.
Exactly.
Yeah. Please, I love to.
Yeah,
I like to listen to your music. Honestly, I do.
And the music.
It's nice to open your mind to other music as well.
Yeah.
Well, actually, myself, I listen to Greek music, Japanese, Chinese, Spanish. Not much of Filipino. I don't know why. Because probably I was born to it, eh? And
You have had enough.
and I know a lot of Filipino musicians,
Yeah.
singers and things like that. And I love listening to Spanish music. I think they're one of the beautiful
Best,
melodies.
Yeah. Me too.
You know,
and very
Spanish.
much similar. Sometimes they're very similar to our music. The
Yeah.
scales and modes which
Yeah.
they use.
Italian, Spanish, and Latin, very similar to each other. French music is good too.
Yeah.
The slides. I don't know how do you describe the French music, but I like listening to Edith Piaf.
Edith Piaf.
Yeah.
Aznavour is my favorite.
Oh yeah, I know.
Unfortunately, he passed away
Yeah,
a few months ago. Yeah.
and I like, of course, my forte is, of course, classical music. I like classical music very much, most especially tenors and sopranos.
Yeah.
when maybe a year from now, I want you to come back to my show, and probably I'll concentrate on you played three pieces.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, thank
sure.
you. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Babak, thank you very much for coming over, and I hope you enjoy our company. And please inform me of when you have a special concert or performance. Let me know as much as I can. I will try my best.
Sure.
And I like to thank each and every one of you for coming or listening to our half-an-hour show, especially tonight with Babak Naseri. Did I pronounce it properly?
Yes, it's Naseri.
Yeah. It sounds like nursery. Eh?
No, yeah. Nazaria is a city, actually.
Oh,
yeah.
I see.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a city in Iran.
No. It's in Palestine, I believe.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Again, thank you very much. This is Joe Regler saying good night. And I hope you tune us again the same television show next week here at FTV. Bye-bye.